What's up, AnimeBallZ fans? Ray here with another episode of What's New Japan, your weekly portal to the world of Japan and the anime that it promises to bring us sometime in the near future. So, pretty much it's just where I find out what anime is coming out in Japan right now, and I tell you about it so that when it gets an English release, you'll have heard about it, you'll know what it's about, and hopefully you'll like it enough to actually check it out. So that being said, let's get started. First up on my list for this week is an anime called Ore no Kanenjo to Osana Jimi ka Shiruba Suguri. I probably mispronounced that last word in quite a lot of them, but yeah, you've expected to hear bad pronunciation when you listen to my videos. Anyway, it's a romantic comedy anime, and it follows the life of Ita Kido, who enters high school with the aim to attend medical school, which is a pretty noble goal in and of itself. He wants to become a doctor so he can save people's lives and etc. Anyway, due to his parents getting divorced and his intention to maintain his grades as high as possible, he shuns anything to do with romance or love. One day, however, though, the school beauty named Masuzu Natsukawa invites him to walk home with her, though he initially refuses. After she continues to do this for several days, he gives in and walks home with her. Masuzu is tired of constantly getting confessed to by boys, so she suggests that she and Ita become a fake couple. Although Ita tries to refuse, Masuzu blackmails him into becoming her boyfriend in name only. Nothing else, just name. Anyway, as you would expect, the news of this travels fast throughout the school, and the new couple is confronted with, I would assume, hatred from the rest of the student body, considering that she's the most popular girl in school, and of course, Ita's childhood friend, who has romantic feelings for him, because that's what all childhood friends have. She starts competing for the affections of Ita. So basically, it is more or less your standard romantic comedy series. If you like that sort of thing, check it out. If not, there'll be plenty of other stuff that you can check out. Next up is an anime whose title is so simple that not even I can mispronounce it. It's simply titled I, My, Me. Anyway, I, My, Me follows the story of 4 girls in a manga club who are named I, My, Me, and Panoka-senpai. Now, they may be fighting evil invaders, threatening Earth, facing off against rivals in tournaments, and dealing with other absurd situations, but their main focus in life is drawing manga. As I assume you do in a manga club, you would read manga, you'd talk about manga, you'd draw your own manga and get ideas off each other and everything. Now, while I doubt that they're doing any of the things that I mentioned earlier, apart from the drawing the manga, I would be interested in seeing what they actually do get up to when they're not drawing manga, and the series promises to be up there in terms of absurdity with series such as Azumanga Daioh, Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, and stuff like that. So if you found yourself liking Azumanga Daioh, Haruhi Suzumiya, Lucky Star, anime like that, then definitely give this one a check out. But if, like many people I know, you don't really like that sort of thing, then I wouldn't recommend this series for you, as it seems like it's going to be nothing except a rehash of that. The final anime on my list for you this week is an anime called Bakumatsu Jinden Roman. The story takes place in Kyoto in the late 19th century, and the main character, Manjiro, has 2 faces. During the day, he works as a helper for people in Kyoto, but he also acts in secret to get back people's properties from the man in power. As the get-backer known as Roman, Manjiro is getting involved in a nationwide conspiracy. So it's kind of a modern-day Robin Hood if he had the common sense to hide his face and, lead a double life rather than just being outcast in the forest. It's also slightly reminiscent of, I guess, Lupin the Third. I'm not entirely sure. I still haven't actually seen Lupin the Third since I reviewed it yonks ago. But it definitely looks like a rather interesting series, and it's definitely going to be one that I check out, because the main character, Manjiro, has the sort of faces reminding me of an anime character I saw ages ago, and I just cannot place him right now. I'm looking at a picture of him, and I seriously swear I have seen him somewhere else before, so he may have made a cameo appearance in one of the creators' older series. I'm not sure. I'm going to be checking out for that, see if I recognize some art style, and I'll figure it out. But hey, I still highly recommend this to people. Looks like it's going to be a rather big comedy sort of thing, like I guess Gintama maybe sort of styling. But yeah, definitely check this one out, especially if you're a huge fan of periodic pieces. So at the end of another week of What's New Japan, what have I told you about? Well, I've told you about Bakumatsu Jinden Roman, which is a series about a man who leads a double life trying to overthrow the shogun of Kyoto and get back people's properties. I've told you about I, My, Me, who what was that? I, Me, My. I knew I was going to mess that title up eventually. But that's about 4 girls who are in a manga club and draw their own manga and get up to wacky antics when they're not doing that. And I've told you about Ore no Kanajo to Osana Jimi ga Shuraba Sugui, which is a series about a guy who wants to be a doctor and has forsaken everything to do with love and romance, and then gets roped into being a fake boyfriend. Good going there. Anyway, that's been another week of What's New Japan. I'm Ray. Catch you on the flip side.